Alex and Brooke are nominated for eviction, but who will win the Golden Power Veto? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 8's Political Bait. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 8 Political Bait. It's day 33 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week, Dustin is the head of household, giving the NDP safety for the week. He nominated Alex of the Bloc Québécois and Brooke of the Conservatives for eviction. But who will win the Golden Power Veto? We'll find out shortly. But first, I just finished the curling Golden Power Veto competition with the house guests, and it was a lot of fun. The house guests hated it. Of course, they found it very hard, and therefore that means it was very entertaining and a big success. Generally, the competitions that the viewers and the alumni and myself love the most are the ones where the house guests suffer, like Jigsaw Cafe, Morphomatic, endurance competitions, all hilarity. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it, so thank you for participating. Before I get to the results of the competition, in tomorrow's episode, I will let everyone know how my date with Sean went, because even though it happened last night on Saturday, this is being filmed in advance. So yeah, I have my first date of 2023, my first date of 2023. My last one was before Christmas. He actually reminded me very much of Davey, looks-wise, and he was very sweet and nice, but we just didn't gel, didn't connect. I would have, if he asked me on a second date, I would have said yes, but he didn't, and I was not jumping up and down. But there was nothing wrong with him. We just didn't, mesh well. What I will say, though, is Glow gave me some dating advice, which was quite hilarious. She said, Andrew, if you need help with that, because I know as you get older, it's harder to get things shaken and moving and shaken. And I think I know what she was talking about. It's funny, when I watch one of my favorite sitcoms, Roseanne, there's a line where Dan says, when we were in high school, a light breeze could get us excited. And it is true. In high school, I didn't even have to think about anything, and it would just happen. Now I actually have to, think about, things in order to get things to happen. But anyway, she said, if you need some inspiration, I can send you a VHS copy. I'll send it to you via FedEx, because I used to work for them. I can send you a VHS copy of Colby Donaldson doing unspeakable things with Jeff Probst. Colby Donaldson was on Survivor 2 and 20, and he'll be on 200. And he was also on All Stars, but he sucked in that. And we all know Jeff Probst is a pervert, so we all know he likes to do unspeakable things. So I have a video cassette of that, and I'll send it to you. Glow, I know what you're referring to, and it's not actually Colby Donaldson or Jeff Probst, but I watched the video, so thank you. Okay, so I'm very excited. My first date, and I hope it goes well. And yeah, I hope he can put up with the fact that I'm basically a nutcase. Okay, let's get to the competition. So I can reveal that for the 5th time this season, at least one house guest has entered the diary room and pressed the penis-shaped button to use a colossal advantage. And was it one, or was it more than one? It was one. For the 5th time this season, a house guest has correctly used a colossal advantage and will get a huge advantage. So that person is Alex. Congratulations, Alex. Now, I will say, there was somebody, I will not say who in one of the Alliance chats said that the advantage that Alex got, which was that none of the trapdoors would open, so he could give a wrong answer with no penalty, and he would have double the points at the end. Somebody said that was too much of an advantage. What I am going to say back, and don't get me wrong, I love this person, and it's just friendly banter. Everybody has the opportunity to use a colossal advantage, and all 5 of the other house guests playing in the veto competition could have used their advantage to cancel out Alex's. So if you chose not to use the colossal advantage, then that's what you get. And I get that people are saving it to use on themselves when they're in danger, but you have to get to that point of the game, because now Alex is coming off the block, and somebody who has a colossal advantage could be evicted now. And every colossal advantage prior to this has actually been colossal. The only reason why Anne Claire and Kendra lost with theirs is because they both, admittedly, fucked up hard in the competition, and that's why they couldn't capitalize on it. But a colossal advantage is meant to give the person who plays it the win. It's just a matter of, can you be the only person to play it? And so far, nobody has stepped up and said, no, you're not getting it. It's been 5 people who have played it, and there's still 8 who can in the future. And who knows? It's possible we'll never have a colossal advantage cancel out the way we're going. I was expecting, when I planned this twist, first of all, I wasn't expecting a bajillion LBAs to be made right off the bat, but I wasn't expecting, I was thinking maybe 1 or 2 throughout the season would be played, maybe 3. I didn't think we're already up to 5. Never thought that would happen. But anyway, okay. So let's get to the competition. We all know it's Big Brother Curling. I'm going to go through the trivia questions first, and then I'm going to show what happened with the rocks. So, is everybody ready? And I think I lost the page that I was on. Yep, I lost the page that I was on. Okay, stand by while I scroll up. So yes, Sean and I are going to this Italian restaurant downtown Toronto, Taroni. I've been a few times. It's good. I usually get the duck ravioli, which is sex. Yeah, and hopefully it's not going to be terribly cold. It was like minus 80 bajillion today in Toronto. It was just ridiculous. I went for a walk at work and I deeply regret it. Okay, is everybody ready? Let's begin. First question was, which American quarterback played 17 years with the Miami Dolphins and retired in January 2000? John Elway, Drew Brees, Dan Marino, Peyton Manning. The answer was Dan Marino. I'm not going to go through who said what and who gave the right or wrong answer. You're going to see that in the curling part after. The Toronto Raptors defeated the Golden State Warriors to win the 2019 NBA Finals in how many games? 4, 5, 6, 7. The answer is 6. Why was there no MLB World Series in 1994? Terrorist attack, hurricane, scheduled conflict with Summer Olympics, player strike. The correct answer, player strike. Which country won the first ever soccer World Cup in 1930? Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Uruguay. Which is pronounced U-R-G-A, as Javier knows. The correct answer is Uruguay. It's actually pronounced Uruguay, I think. I don't know. In hockey, what color is the line separating the crease from the inside of the net? Red, blue, green, yellow. The correct answer is red. What country has played in every single soccer World Cup? Argentina, Brazil, Italy, Germany. The correct answer is Brazil. Ben Hogan is considered one of the best in what sport? Tennis, golf, rugby, swimming. The correct answer is golf. Brooke put a V instead of a B, so whoops, typo. Which Harry Potter Quidditch position is also what British people call the goaltender in soccer? Chaser, keeper, beater, seeker. Shout out to Callum. The correct answer is keeper. What is the only national sport in the US without a clock? Lacrosse, baseball, tennis, football. The correct answer is baseball. What country hosted the 2008 Summer Olympics? Greece, Australia, China, USA. The correct answer is China. Or as Trump would say, China. Lionel Messi played 18 years for which of these European soccer teams? Real Madrid, Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona. The correct answer is Barcelona. In baseball, what is the shape of home plate? Square, diamond, triangle, pentagon. The correct answer is pentagon. What is the slang term for football? Catskin, pigskin, snakeskin, cowskin. The correct answer is pigskin. In soccer, what happens when a player gets 2 yellow cards, penalty shot for the other team, free kick for the other team, red card and player is ejected, red card but player gets final warning? The Americans this season don't watch a lot of soccer because Brooke was the only one that got that red card and players ejected. What is the national sport of Canada? Hockey, lacrosse, curling, basketball. Brooke puts hockey, and I give Davey the correct answer with lacrosse. She riots, and I actually Googled it to be sure, and it turns out they changed it. It used to be just lacrosse, and now lacrosse and hockey are national sports. So I gave it to Brooke. But I gave it to Brooke, and she ends up knocking her own rock off the center square with that correct answer. Oh, because she got a wild card, and she ends up playing it. Basically, no, she didn't get a wild card. Make sure I get this right. No, she gets to go to 8, and the path is obstructed, and she decides to knock her own self off. Nadia Comaneci is a famous gymnast from what European country? Bulgaria, Romania, Austria, Hungary. The correct answer is Romania. The Toronto Maple Leafs last won the Stanley Cup in what decade? 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. The correct answer is 60s. In basketball, running without dribbling the ball is considered what type of foul? Speed walking, drifting, holding, traveling. The correct answer is traveling. The top row, middle ring in the Olympic logo is what color? Blue, black, yellow, green. The correct answer is black. Helping the Chicago Cubs win their first pennant in 108 years, who was named the National League's MVP in 2016? Dexter Fowler, Anthony Rizzo, Chris Bryant, John Lester. The correct answer is Chris Bryant. The term stalefish is used in what winter sport? Skiing, snowboarding, luge, speed skating. The correct answer is snowboarding. What is the name of the baseball team Homer drunkenly celebrates in The Simpsons? Springfield Holy Rollers, Springfield Isotopes, Shelbyville Holy Rollers, Shelbyville Isotopes. The correct answer is Springfield Isotopes. What basketball player briefly played baseball in the minor leagues in the middle of his career? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Will Chamberlain, Vince Carter, Michael Jordan. The correct answer is Michael Jordan. Jake LaMotta's life story is the inspiration behind what 1980 movie? The Godfather, Rocky, Raging Bull, True Lies. And it took a while to get this one. It was Raging Bull. Sidney Crosby has played his entire NHL career with what team? Philadelphia Flyers, Pittsburgh Penguins, Toronto Maple Leafs, Montreal Canadiens. The correct answer is Pittsburgh Penguins. In hockey, which penalty is given when a player uses unnecessary force to strike an opponent? Holding, hooking, high-sticking, roughing. The correct answer is roughing. And finally, in tennis, what is the term for when two players are tied 40-40? Deadlock, stalemate, deuce, match point. The correct answer is deuce. So, now let's see what happened on the curling rink. And with a whopping 16 points, Alex, congratulations, you have won the golden power of Veto. You have until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight to privately message me whether or not you are using the golden power Veto on myself or on Brooke. Dustin, you have until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight to privately message me the name of a replacement nominee and a reason why. So, will Alex use the golden power Veto? Find out tomorrow in the Golden Power Veto ceremony. Tuesday, the final 2 nominees will plead their case, and Wednesday is the next live eviction and head of household competition, where another house guest will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 8 house, get impeached from Congress, and lose their shot at the $800 cash prize. I'm Andrew Chefsick Moonves. Take care, and remember, politics is more dangerous than war, for in war, you are only killed once. Good night.